Hey guys, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video what we're going to do is we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Now this is the smaller 6.3 inch model. This one is the larger 6.8 inch Note 10 Plus model, and of course we have seen a lot of unboxings of this guy, so I'm going to be doing an unboxing of this guy. Now just to show you guys the difference in the cases, so obviously it's going to be a little bit big. So let's put this aside for a second and let's do an unboxing of this one. And I'll be doing unboxing on the other one as well. But this video is dedicated to the Note 10, the smaller version for people that got this version. Now this one is going to be in white color. All right. So let's lift up the box and see what we're going to see right inside. Okay, so there's the Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Now this is the smaller version. I'm going to put it side by side with the Note 10 Plus so you can see the difference in sizes. But let's pull this out. Take a look at the back, and as you can see, this is that gorgeous white color. Okay, this is one of my favorite colors on any smartphone that I would purchase, so that's great. Let's just put this aside for a second, see what's in the box. So let's lift this up, and then what we have here is we have the 25-watt power brick. We do have the wired AKG buds that do connect to the USB Type-C port over here, and then we do have the cable here. You know the drill. This is the cable that connects to this guy, and this connects to this guy, and that charges the phone. Okay, so that's what we have in the box. Now there's one more thing right over here. All right, so we do have the SIM ejection tool. We have the user guide in this little box. Not a big deal. Most people are interested in this guy right over here. So let's take all this stuff and put it aside and take a look at the phone, do a quick tour around the phone, alrighty? And if you look right over here, we have the volume rocker, and we have the side key, which is gonna double up as a Bixby key and a power key. On this side of the phone, there really is nothing. At the bottom, we've got the microphone, we've got the USB Type-C in the center, and of course we have the speaker grills, and of course we have that amazing little S Pen hiding on the corner. And then on the top, what we have is we have a top speaker. This is the SIM card ejection tool. Now remember, this phone does not have a micro SD expansion slot, so here all you get to put is the SIM, okay? And then we have the second speaker on the top, and of course the microphone right next to it, and that's what we have over there. Now on the back, what we have is a triple rear camera setup. Now these cameras are no joke. These are the same cameras you find on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, the S10, of course, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and then we do have a flash right over here. We do not have the heart rate sensor, and we do not have the extra 3D depth sensing camera that you are gonna find on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. All right, so let's turn on the phone really quickly, see what it looks like with the hole cut out in the middle. The phone sitting on the table, and you will notice that it's an absolutely gorgeous design. We do have very thin bezels on each side of the smartphone. This is a 1080p display, unfortunately, on this phone, but it's still a gorgeous dynamic AMOLED screen. And on the top, we do have that little cutout. As you can see, that's also nice and tiny. All right, so let me put the Galaxy S10 Plus right next to it so you guys can get a sense of the size difference between these two smartphones, which is not too much. Okay, so that's it. That's the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus with a 6.8 inch screen, and that's the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 with the smaller 6.3 inch screen. And as you can see, this is going to be less tall, but they're almost the same in size when it comes to overall width. Okay, so that's what you have, and then side by side, that's what you have. Alrighty, so just want to make sure that you guys can see the size difference between these two smartphones. And of course, if you do get the white color here, the S Pen is also going to come in, let's see what color it is, in white color. So that's amazing. So the S Pen is going to be in the white color on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus as well. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to tap on Let's Go, and I do recommend that you tap on this button on the top. That's going to actually mute Bixby that talks in the background, giving you voice instructions. So again, let's accept everything over here. I'm going to unaccept the optional parts. I'm going to click on Next. And then what you want to do is, do you want to bring your old data for a quicker setup? Not right now, I'm going to do a brand new phone, but you do have the option to bring information over from your other Samsung devices or iPhone, any other Android smartphone. So I'm going to skip this for now. I'm going to click on next, and then I'm going to connect to my Wi-Fi right away. So let's pick a Wi-Fi. Let me dump in my password. And then let me click on connect, and we should be good to go within seconds. All right, so we're good. I'm going to click on next, and now it's going to be looking for some updates. And of course, after the updates have been installed, it's going to ask you to use your Google account to sign right in. Let me dump in my username and my password. All right, so we're good to go with that. So do I want to restore from an existing backup? You have that option, and it will help you to get your settings and your apps back, but I'm going to skip it for now. I'm going to click don't restore, and let's keep going on to the main home screen. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set my fingerprints for this smartphone. So let's tap on fingerprints, and of course before I can do that, it's going to ask me to pick a backup password. It has to be a pattern pin or a actual password. I'm going to go with a regular pin over here. Let's pick something simple for this demonstration. So I'm going to do 000, click on that. Click on done. Now it's moving on. So now it wants me to scan my fingerprint. So let's do that right now. So start by scanning. 13% is done. 18. So as you can see, almost done. So we're 80% done. Now it wants to get a full scan. That means you want to give it the edge of your fingers. Okay, so give it, then lift, give again, and then we're good to go. We can add more if you want to right on this screen, on this initial setup screen. You can add your thumb, your other hand, whatever you want. Let's click next for now, and that's the Google Assistant. I'm going to click next on that as well, and then I'm going to click on more. All this can be enabled if you want Google to track you and give you personalized recommendations. If you don't like that, you can disable the ones you don't want. Click accept, and it's going to be adding the finishing touches, and it's going to go straight into the actual home screen. Now if you do have a Samsung account, make sure you guys log in for personalized service. I'm going to skip it for now, again for the sake of being quick, but again all these options become available with a Samsung account. So click skip, and then we should be good to go. Let's go to the home screen and take a look at around on what the Note 10 has to offer from a software perspective. All right, so I did pull out the S Pen and put it on the corner over here. I'm going to show you the new tricks with the S Pen in a second, known as the Air Actions. But let's look around at the actual device. So this is One UI. It's Android 9 Pie. So you can pinch the screen, you can go to your wallpapers and change the wallpapers as you please. If you tap on View All, you get all the stock wallpapers. Now, I am actually quite fond of these two wallpapers. These are video wallpapers, and they give you a really nice animation on the lock screen only, okay? So if I set this up, I can set as default wallpaper, and if I go into the lock screen by tapping the side button, and if I go back, you'll see that nice animation. And let's check the speed of the actual fingerprint sensor, okay? By the way, when you press and hold, you can get the loop of the entire video wallpaper. So let's press and see how fast it is. Boom, that's very fast and fantastic. Let's go back out, and of course you can pinch this again, go to your themes. You can pinch it again and go to the home screen settings. I like to enable this option. That option enables you to swipe down on the screen to bring down the notifications panel, okay? So that's that, and there's a very important thing that you need to be aware of right away. So as you know, with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, they have done away with the power button that was found on the right of most Samsung smartphones. Now what we have is a volume rocker and the side key. This side key is Bixby/power button. Now when you press it just like this, it turns off the phone. When you press it again, it turns on the phone, then you log in, okay? But you do have the option to customize this. So what you want to do is you want to go to the settings, and you want to go into the advanced features and go into the side key, and then you have the double press option and the press and hold option. So if you double press this button right now, it will launch the camera, or you can allow it to open Bixby, or you can allow it to open any app that you pick from here, okay, from the app drawer. If you press and hold, you can wake up Bixby, or you can bring up the power off menu. Okay, so what is the power off menu? Let's press and hold and see what happens. Press and hold, boom, that's the power off menu. Now that power off menu is also available from the notifications panel on the top right here. You tap on it, boom, you get the power off menu. This time it is a different color. When you do it from here, it gives you the white background. Okay, so that's one little difference right there. And you can always go back into the side key settings to customize this side key as you please. So let me keep this here, quick launch camera, when I double tap it. So when I double tap, boom, boom, launches the camera. That's good to have. Remember, when you press this, it just turns off the phone. All right, double tap to wake up the screen, and you can log right in from here as well. Now, one thing with the ultrasonic fingerprint sensors, even when the screen is turned on, you can log in if you put your finger at the right place, as you can see. So that's actually a great little tactic. So that's the new side key. The other thing I want to talk about is the S Pen. So basically, first and foremost, if I press on the screen, you get access to the Air command. These are just a bunch of shortcuts, very useful features. On the top, it shows you the battery of the actual S Pen. So right now, it is 100% charged. You can tap on this to go to the S Pen settings. From here, you can go into the Air actions. Okay. Now remember, this is a Bluetooth remote control, and if you press this button, you can do certain things. And these apps are controllable with the S Pen. For example, let's look at the camera real quick. If I go into camera, what I can tell the S Pen to do is at a single press, take a photo, switch cameras, or do nothing. So basically what that means is if I'm in the camera right here, if I press the button once, click, it's going to take a picture. It's going to act as the shutter button. All right. So that's great. So just took a picture, as you just saw. Maybe didn't see because it's all black, but it did take a picture. So that's why we want to go here into the settings and then go to the advanced features, go to S Pen and go to Air actions and modify how the S Pen is going to behave per these available apps. Again, in the camera, if you single press this button, it takes a photo, double press, switches the camera, and then we have the gesture controls, the true air control functionality. So with the up, you can actually switch the cameras. With the down, you can switch the cameras. What does that mean? Let's launch the camera. I'll show you right away. So if I press and go up, it's going to flip the camera over. That's all happened without me touching the smartphone. If I press and flip down, it's going to go back to the rear camera or the front camera. If I press and go to the side, it's going to change from photo to video, or I can go like this. So that's fantastic. That's how you customize. So that's the S Pen, the new features on it. Of course, you can still write and sketch, and that's fantastic as well. So let's look around and see what else we have. So let's go to the settings. And in the settings, we have so many things going on. We got the display settings over here, adaptive brightness. Let's turn that off. We've got the night mode. If that's what you like, you can actually have everything on a darker theme. So even when you go to your phone, it's going to be darker. When you go to your messages, it's going to be darker. When you go to your calculator, it's going to be darker. So that's the dark theme, which can also be toggled on and off from here. So let's look for it. Swipe over one more time, and here's the night mode. I can tap this. Boom, it goes back to the regular white and black stuff. So that's the night mode. If I go back to the settings, if I scroll down, over here we have the device care option. You can access the battery settings from here. Click on this button, go into settings for even more battery settings. I'll go into details regarding these in a different video, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. And of course, you want to go back here. You can go to the storage and manage your storage from here. Tap on that button. You can do so many things over here. Go right back. You can go to the memory. That's the RAM of your actual smartphone. Now this one has 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is the Note 10, so you get 8 gigabytes base. And then of course you have the security options over there. But these are the settings that you're going to be looking at to customize your smartphone. And of course I will be making videos giving you many more details. But this is just a quick overview review of the new features and the Note 10. Alright, so let's go back home. That was a quick tour of the device. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know, guys. Let me know which phone you chose. Did you choose the Note 10 Plus, or did you end up choosing the Samsung Galaxy Note 10? Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. For now, have a fantastic day, alright? Alright, so if you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe to SAKITECH by clicking that button, and also click that bell icon on the side to make sure you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you do use Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can follow me at SAKITECH Online to get the latest updates as well. Alright, have a fantastic day.